He pressed the button at 6:47 in the morning. Nothing moved. The spring had snapped overnight. The garage hit 18 degrees and the metal gave out. His car was inside. He had a job interview in 45 minutes and 200 pounds of door he could not lift alone. The builder had installed a 10,000 cycle spring to save $40. In 1985, that same door would have come with a 25,000 cycle spring as standard. I will show you why this failure is engineered in from day one, which brands make it worse, and the one upgrade that costs $80 and prevents all of it. Every new garage door system installed by a production builder in the last 20 years was specced to one standard: minimum code compliance. Code sets a floor. It does not set a durability target. In the torsion spring above your door, the coiled steel assembly that counterbalances the door's weight and allows a half-horsepower motor to lift 200 pounds, was selected because it met the legal minimum at the lowest possible cost, not because it was built to last. Here is the math the builder never put in the disclosure packet. A torsion spring rated for 10,000 cycles has a finite, calculable lifespan. One cycle equals one complete open and one complete close. The builder's specification assumes 1,500 cycles per year, a figure derived from single-car, occasional use assumptions that bear no relationship to how a family of 4 actually uses a garage. A family using the garage as a primary entrance averages 8 to 12 cycles per day. At 10 cycles per day, that is 3,650 cycles per year. A 10,000 cycle spring at that rate reaches end of life in 2.7 years. The builder's warranty expires in year 1. The spring does not signal failure before it breaks. It does not gradually slow or show visible wear. A torsion spring fractures suddenly under full tension, releasing 150 to 200 foot-pounds of stored torque in an instant. The sound is a gunshot. The door drops and becomes immovable. A residential garage door weighs 150 to 300 pounds without spring assist. If the opener is running at fracture, the motor attempts to lift full door weight without the counterbalance. It burns out. One $40 builder decision produces 2 repair bills. This is not a defective spring. A 10,000 cycle spring performs exactly as rated. The problem is installing it in a situation that exceeds its rating from the first week of occupancy. No, that is not a manufacturing failure. It is a specification decision made at the builder's desk, not the factory floor. Garage door service industry data shows torsion spring failure as the leading cause of service calls in production-built homes, with an average failure window of 6 to 7 years nationally and 3 to 4 years in Sunbelt markets. That regional gap is not a climate anomaly. It is a second failure mechanism layered onto the first, one the cycle rating formula does not count or predict. The builders speccing this system and the opener brands adding a second failure point to it need to be named. Starting with the builder category first, and the name on the door of the biggest new construction company in America. Production builders, D.R. Horton, Lennar, Doe and every regional equivalent, sell new construction on the basis of warranty coverage, code compliance, and the reassurance of a major national brand. The garage system is presented as complete and modern. The spring cycle rating is never disclosed. No state new home disclosure law requires it. A 10,000 cycle spring is fully code compliant. The builder installs it across every unit in every subdivision. The buyer accepts a system with a hard failure date built in before the moving truck arrives. Code compliance means the builder met the legal minimum. It has never meant the builder built for the buyer. Chamberlain's MyQ line is the dominant connected garage opener in America. Phone alerts, camera integration, remote access, the standard for a modern smart home entry point. But the MyQ Wi-Fi circuit board mounts at ceiling height in an uninsulated garage. In Phoenix, Houston, and Tampa, garage ceiling temperatures reach 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. Circuit board components are rated for sustained operation below 85 degrees. Chamberlain's own support forums document widespread board failures across all 3 markets. The connectivity dies first. The board is discontinued within 4 years of model launch. But the spring and the circuit board, are not the only mechanisms working against the system. There is a third factor: the builder's specification. The builder one that makes every spring fail earlier than the cycle math predicts. And it has nothing to do with how often you actually open the door. Genie sells its residential opener line as the reliable, widely available choice, the brand at every home improvement retailer, the default for new home builds. But Genie's smart models carry the same ceiling-mounted circuit board in the same thermal environment. The non-smart screw-drive version is what repair technicians recommend. The smart version of the same brand is the one to walk away from. But here is the factor that makes every spring fail faster than the cycle count alone predicts. An uninsulated residential garage swings 40 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit between night and peak afternoon in most American climates. Every temperature swing contracts the spring metal, then expands it. Those thermal contractions and expansions are fatigue cycles, not counted in the 10,000 cycle nameplate rating. A spring in a Houston or Phoenix garage reaches end of life 30 to 40% faster than the printed rating predicts. Ryan hit the button at 6:47 a.m. Nothing moved. The garage hit 18 degrees overnight and the spring gave out. His car was inside. Job interview in 45 minutes. 200 pounds of door. The spring does not warn you. It fractures. The door becomes a wall. Drop a comment right now. What year did your garage spring fail? And how old was the house? So what do repair technicians install on their own homes? And what is the upgrade that should have been there from day one? The first thing every garage door professional does on a production builder service call is not replace the opener. It is replace the spring. Before the first failure, swap the 10,000 cycle spring for a 25,000 cycle high cycle torsion spring. Part cost, $60 to $80. Total professional installation, $150 to $200. That is the highest RO. A single maintenance item available in a production-built home. Do not do this yourself. A torsion spring under tension stores 150 to 200 foot-pounds of torque. DIY replacement has caused fatalities. This is the one repair that requires a licensed professional with specialized winding bars. No exceptions, no workarounds. Number 3 is the Chamberlain B2405 belt drive. No MyQ board. No Wi-Fi module. Rated for up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit without circuit board degradation. $179. Still available despite Chamberlain's retail push toward MyQ integration across its lineup. The reliable version and the unreliable version share a brand name. The difference is one circuit board. Number 2 is the Genie 2128. Screw drive with 2 moving parts total. No Wi-Fi. No circuit board beyond basic motor logic. Rated for temperature extremes. $159. Repair technicians cite the screw drive as the most mechanically durable residential drive system currently sold new. 2 moving parts means 2 failure points, and a licensed technician can address both in under an hour for under $50. Number 1 is the LiftMaster 8500W. Wall mount jackshaft design. Mounts beside the door at frame height, not on the ceiling track. That one decision eliminates the heat exposure problem entirely. No circuit board in the drive mechanism. Freeze the ceiling for storage. $299. Garage door professionals name it as the most durable residential opener currently in production. It solves the thermal failure problem at the source rather than working around it. Check the spring rating. Check the opener location. Find the sticker on the torsion spring barrel. It lists the cycle rating. If it reads 10,000, I replace it before year 5. No sticker means assume minimum duty. If the opener mounts at ceiling height in an uninsulated garage with a Wi-Fi module, it is running in the worst thermal environment a circuit board can occupy. Wall mount or non-smart is the long-term fix. Check the spring rating. Check the opener location. That is it. The builder saved $40 on a spring. The homeowner pays $350 to $500 at failure. Spring replacement, opener motor, emergency service call. 10 times the savings, landing entirely on the buyer. The exit is a $200 professional service call in year 1 before the door becomes a wall. Subscribe now. Next week, HVAC. Same production builder minimum spec philosophy. Same 10-year failure window, same parts discontinuation. The most expensive system in the house, built to fail on schedule. That one is worse.